Thunder rumbled across the sky, and the air grew heavy with the promise of a storm. The ancient Slavs believed that when the heavens roared, it was the voice of Perun, the god of thunder and stormy skies. Known across all Slavic lands, Perun was both feared and revered, the mighty enforcer of justice. With lightning in his hand and thunder at his command, he punished those who broke oaths and defied order. The winds howled, the clouds darkened, and when Perun's wrath was unleashed, there was no escape. Perun, the god of thunder, lightning and storms, is one of the most prominent deities in Slavic mythology. His presence is felt in every crack of thunder, and his influence reaches deep into the everyday lives of the people. Often depicted as a mature man with a long flowing beard, he carries a fiery stone, arrows or bolts of lightning, ready to strike down wrongdoers. Sometimes he is seen wearing a cloak of storm clouds, embodying the raw power of the sky itself. Perun's role as the enforcer of justice was feared and respected by all. In ancient Slavic culture, his name was invoked during serious oaths and treaties, for breaking a promise under Perun's watch would bring down swift and merciless punishment. Kings and warriors swore by Perun, knowing that to deceive under his gaze was to invite ruin. The Rus people in particular swore by Perun and Veles, placing the thunder god first, as he was believed to be unyielding in his judgment against false oaths. The very name Perun is synonymous with thunder among the Slavs. In Russian and Polish, Perun means thunder, and even today some Slavic cultures refer to lightning strikes as Perun's blow. His presence was so significant that in folklore, Perun was often mistakenly identified as the supreme god, a testament to his influence on the Slavic world. The Serbs, for example, believed that even during the feasts of saints, the thunderer Ilya always sat at the head of the table, a reflection of Perun's high status. Perun was more than just a god of storms. He was central to the cosmic balance. According to Slavic mythology, he was responsible for turning Svarog's wheel of the heavens, the great cosmic circle of stars. This wheel, sometimes referred to as the Svarog's wheel, represented the turning of the universe, with the North Star at its center. In his role, Perun ensured the celestial order, keeping the heavens in motion. As the god of thunder and rain, Perun held control over the skies and weather. The Slavs believed that it was Perun's rain that fertilized the earth, bringing life to the crops. His storms could bring destruction or nourishment, depending on the will of the god. In Lithuania, it was common for peasants to speak to Perun during thunderstorms, asking him to spare their fields. They would walk among their crops, calling out, "Perun, God, do not strike my field," recognizing his control over both life and death. Perun was known by many names across Slavic regions. He was called Prov, Parom, and even Belobog, which means the white god. The latter is significant, as traces of Belobog's worship can still be found in expressions like "not seeing the white god" in Serbian and Bulgarian, suggesting that Perun's influence extended even into names associated with light and good fortune. This connection to both the power of destruction and the balance of nature made Perun a complex figure, embodying both wrath and the nurturing force of rain. Helmold, a 12th century chronicler, mentioned Perun's presence among the Palabian Slavs, where he was worshipped under the names Prov and Pruv, indicating how deeply his cult was rooted in different Slavic tribes. The eternal fires in his honor and the sacred oak trees dedicated to him speak to Perun's connection with both the heavens and the earth. His storms were feared, but his blessings were essential for life. Though Perun held immense power, his relationship with other gods, particularly Dazbog, was complex. Dazbog, often seen as the sun god and a bringer of wealth and prosperity, was viewed as one of Svarog's divine sons. Some stories suggest tension between Perun and Dazbog, likely influenced by later Christian interpretations. In one tale, Perun is ordered by the supreme god to take control of lightning and thunder from Dashbog, who had misused them. This story illustrates the overlapping domains of these powerful gods, particularly when it came to controlling the elements of the sky and weather. In another tale, the prophet Elijah, who in Christian tradition took over many of Perun's roles, is said to eat the moon, a symbol of Dashbog. This myth explains the eclipse and hints at the rivalry between the sun and storm gods. Perun, the mighty god of thunder, storms, and justice, was a central figure in the lives of the ancient Slavs. His power could bring both life-giving rain and devastating destruction. His justice was swift, and his name was invoked in oaths, knowing that no lie or deceit could escape his gaze. Though feared, he was also respected, a god who ensured the balance of the heavens and earth. And as long as the thunder rolls across the sky, the memory of Perun will live on. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the mystical world of Perun. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of mythology.